Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Nisrina and I'm here to share with you some of my tips that I use as a college student to make sure that I have a proper meal and never skips my meal throughout my day. As a college student, I'm sure that we all have gone through a day where it's full or packed with classes, meeting up with people for group assignments, finishing assignments, studying, and exams. So, because of this packed schedule, some of us might not actually be able to have a proper meal and even skip our own time meal. So, how can we avoid that? Well, here are some tips that I can share with you guys. Number one, usually at the beginning of our day, we will always plan out how we would go through our day, right? Planning out our meal is also as important as planning out our activity for the day. First, make sure to never skip your breakfast. Breakfast is important because that is where you start your day. And when you start your day, you will need your energy. Second, never skip your lunch. There are two reasons why I say you should never skip a lunch. Reason number one is for you to replenish the energy that you already used during the morning. Breakfast is not enough to get you through the day until the evening. So, lunchtime is where you actually replenish your energy. And reason number two is because you are going to need those energy so you can get through your afternoon and your evening class. So, lunch is quite important. And finally, dinner. People seem to take it lightly when it comes to dinner. Dinner is important because dinner is where you actually needed your final meal of the day. If you didn't take dinner, you can actually feel drowsy the next morning because your body doesn't get enough energy. Because your body already uses storage energy to use within your body organs. Yes, you don't just use energy for your outside of body works. Your inside of body also needs those energy so that your organs can work properly. On to this second tips. Second tips is for you to eat a proper amount of food. During breakfast, make sure you not to consume too much caffeine. By consuming too much caffeine, it can actually cause you to have, let's say, migraines. We all know that we hate migraines, especially when we have a lot of studies for our exams. So, try our best not to consume too much caffeine, okay? Instead, try to replace them with fruits or probably oatmeals. By consuming oatmeals, granola bars, or energy bar, perhaps banana, it can actually give you energy during the morning and it can last you until lunch. During lunch, you can eat less food because you might don't have enough energy, and eating too much portion of a food can actually cause you food coma. But what is food coma though? Food coma is actually a state where you're feeling drowsy or probably sleepy because you eat too much food during lunchtime. And we actually want to avoid that. You need energy, not sleep time. So, how can we have enough portion of food during lunch? Try to follow this graph. Half of the plate is vegetables and fruits. A quarter of it are proteins, and another quarter of it are carbohydrates. As Malaysians, I know for carbohydrate, we actually eat rice. But it's up to you guys. Just make sure you follow this graph so you can actually have a proper amount of food. Finally, for dinner, I usually take a little light food. Not too much, because it might actually cause me stomach ache during my sleep, and we don't want that. And not eating at all also cause you stomach ache because your belly is empty. So for me, I might actually take myself a dinner for char kway teow because that is enough for me. And make sure to avoid from eating too much processed food, fast food, and soft drinks such as pizzas, burger, and french fries. Eating too much of this food can actually cause you obesity and diabetes. We definitely don't want that during our younger days or even as we get older. So you can eat them, but not too much. Final tips is I would advise you to make sure to stay hydrated. Throughout your day, make sure you prepare yourself a water bottle that's filled with clear water. You actually need water throughout your day. Your body needs it. Without water, you will feel drowsy. You feel like your body feels sick. You don't have enough energy despite eating a lot of foods. It's because you don't get enough water. Remember, our body has 70% water, so it's natural for us to need a lot of water. So, make sure this bottle is full at the beginning of the day and empty by the end of the day. So, based on the tips that I gave you, which is number 1, plan out your meal and never skip them. Number 2, eat a proper amount of food, not too less, not too much. And finally, always stay hydrated throughout your day. By these tips, I hope they can help you to get through your day by having a proper meal and make sure to never skip them. That way, I am sure you will be able to focus more on your studies and completing any tasks or assignments. And finally, prepare yourself for exam. That's all for me. Thank you for watching and Assalamualaikum.